Yo, what's going on, man? Hey, we back in this thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? In Sound Addict Podcast. I'm around the way, back where I'm from. I got some of my people with me, of course. Like I always tell y'all, man, I got my guy with me, my nigga Reese. What's going on with y'all? I know I got the hat on. You know, y'all know I'm Niner gang all day. One time for the Niner gang. I don't know about them birds. You know what? I take that back.
Hey man, that was a good game last night, man. Y'all give him the credit, man.
Yeah. Cause guess what? Because of y'all, we got the goddamn potential playoff bye. You know, first round, we definitely love that. You know, shout out to the tattoo guy who just came through here and tatted us up, by the way.
Yeah, much love. T. Willis. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
Love to the fam. Yeah. Doing good work.
Long live EQ, Eric Aquila. Real talk, everything I do. Feel me? Fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer.
Yeah,
right.
Hell yeah.
Big fact.
But yeah, man. Hey, we got some things that we gonna talk about today, tonight, whatever it may be when you see this, you know. But how we gonna start this off? Cause first of all, and this is not gonna be something that me as a married man would just have an open conversation about. But I want to know what my counterparts think about this. He feel like that Alicia Keys. Who else? Who was the other person?
Man, I feel like Alicia Keys and Ashanti is like the two best looking females in the industry. Really, to me. For like looking wise or like overall, like everybody else, it's a lot of females in the industry, and I ain't knocking in them. It's a lot of beautiful women. You know what I'm saying? But Ashanti and Alicia Keys and this ain't none of the females touching them really. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I think that goddamn they some good looking females, but when you talk about the whole industry, I just feel like there's some names we can name now.
Name them.
Cardi B.
She don't look better than Ashanti.
Me personally,
Beyonce don't look better than Ashanti. Don't get me wrong, Beyonce, she good, you know, she bad. But like overall, come on, man, let's just look at them.
I got SZA over Ashanti.
Who?
SZA.
Who's that?
You don't know who? I can't lose when I'm with you.
She lost.
What the fuck? She said she what?
She lost. She lost.
You done lost your damn
mind. No, man, for real.
I touched that 5 of you.
Okay, yeah, okay. I got you. But think about it, man. It's teaches on. It teaches on. That's all I can say. Teaches.
This is very true.
But far as me, I don't do that. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
We've been up for a minute, but we don't. How many bars we done been through that doggone tequila thing on the Amsterdam.
Hey,
it's about,
we can't say their name unless they gonna sponsor the Sound Addict Podcast. Fuck them.
You're right. Hey, this is motivation for sponsorship. Motivation.
We need that
sponsorship. Motivation, sponsorship. This is what we need.
Yeah, but the industry, does it just consist of music, or are we talking about acting as well? Like, you feel me?
The industry, it's all in the whole conglomerate. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's go.
You got acting, you got acting, you got music, and you got now you gotta play into like the everything this online stuff. You know what I'm saying? You gotta play all that in together. So now
One
it's a whole conglomerate. You can't sing or nothing now because anything that's entertainment, that's the industry.
I'm gonna have to run it back. One time for Scarlett Johansson.
Oh yeah, Black Widow.
You said that.
Yeah, Black Widow.
What you said was that Alicia Keys and Ashanti was the baddest in the whole game.
Yeah.
So
Scarlett Johansson. I give her props, but I'm just giving you my opinion. I can't say I can't say what everybody else thinks.
One time for Margot Robbie.
Oh, that.
Who played the goddamn who you just showed me? Harley Quinn.
Oh yeah. So,
yeah.
No, she bad.
One time for Gal Gadot.
I sure. Ain't nobody fucking with Ashanti, man. I'm sorry.
Gal Gadot.
Nelly is blessed. Nelly blessed.
Gal
That's all I
Gadot
can say.
Is Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Dude, that's
Panda.
Oh man.
Gal Gadot, Margot Robbie, all y'all, shout out.
Yeah, that's a wonderful woman right there, though. But
I'm just
overall, to me, you know what I'm saying? I just like what I like. All I'm saying, this is my personal preference. I can't speak about what everybody want or what everybody think.
I think Maya look better than.
Oh, Maya don't age, man. Do you figure how that's crazy?
It is.
Maya has not aged since what? When she came out? Was it like middle school, high school? Like 95, 94? I don't know the years. Don't get me mixed up.
Still look the same.
She still look the same. And she's still on the beach. Everywhere you look at her, she on the beach somewhere.
So you got Ashanti over Maya?
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting interesting.
I like to have them both together so I can have a whole what's that called when you have the
I can't go too far into this conversation now. I'm just asking questions. Really. Shout out to my motherfucking wife.
That's a good pecan pie.
What's up, baby?
How you doing, Mrs.? No harm intended. Much love. But I'm just saying, like, personal preferences, you know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. My opinion ain't everybody's opinion. Everybody don't think like I think. Hell, I ain't read neither one of them, so it really don't matter. But people just like, I think I ain't gonna get nobody to delete it. I ain't gonna get nobody to delete the flag. Cause I started some shit on here. This is my first time being acknowledged on the doggone internet like this.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go and tell y'all like this. This is what comes to his mind when you think about these females. This song right here. I'm just saying, listen, first of all, you gotta be honest on this Something podcast, really, about what you feeling, what you saying. Because it's gonna be a million people feeling just like you no matter what you feeling.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be a million feeling like you and a million feeling like me.
Okay.
So you ain't gotta hold back if you feel like what you feel by. I get it.
Okay, but my personal, all right. If you want to put it all out there, then let's put it out there. Erykah Badu or Alicia Keys.
Erykah Badu for me.
Okay. All right.
Big facts.
Erykah Badu or Ashanti.
Erykah Badu for me.
Okay. All right. So then we got to remove Erykah Badu out the equation.
Yeah, cause she got that witchcraft on the nigga. I mean, I'm just
okay
saying.
then. So Let me see. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. Cardi B or Beyonce?
Cardi.
Just far as visuals.
Cardi.
All right, Cardi.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like at the end of the day,
Okay. That brings us back to the same thing. It's the personal preference. Ugh, I like it like that. We got our own things that we like that.
I'm gonna start freestyling.
I was about to.
Imagine Cardi in this. You gonna go crazy. Beyonce gonna be me and Sadiddy. Cardi gonna go crazy.
I feel better if they was right here doing that to that beat.
So, nigga, her back hurting. Rest in peace, Soulja Slim.
Rest in peace, Soulja Slim. Soulja Magnolia Slim. Rest in peace, Magnolia Slim. Real talk. BG home. That nigga, hey, did you hear the album? The mixtape he got with Gucci?
I heard that shit was fire.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I
like it.
I downloaded it, but I haven't played it.
Yeah, I like it, but I feel like BG he did that out of comfortability. I don't know if that's a word, but if it ain't, so what? What you gonna do about it? But he did that because, you know what I'm saying, he felt good in the moment, but he got more to do. You know what I'm saying? BG, he real underrated, man. You know what I'm saying? But niggas like what they like, cause BG ain't real commercial, but he wasn't that popular because he wasn't commercial. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna pop what's pushing. They gonna push what's popping right now. You know what I'm saying? But BG, he was just like, he was too real. He was real street, and as long as he had something that they can like feed off of and they can push to the street, they can like fuck everybody up. You know what I'm saying? But when it get real, he get to talking some shit that makes sense. That's when everything changed up and he might dial back a little bit and they'll push the vibe or push the level to somebody else and blow that scene up a little bit. But that's why I feel like BG, he different. You know what I'm saying? But he done stuck with the same thing that he done had with since he came out. And that's why I respect BG.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Wow. Welcome home, BG.
Welcome home, homie.
You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, you know, give it up for Jizzle.
But I respect that. I just watched a little interview he did with, I don't know the other name of the podcast, whatever that. I don't know. I watched it. I listened to it. I was at work, and it was pretty good. And him and Gucci, they were talking some real shit. And it like, you know what I'm saying? Saying like real niggas in the street. You know what I'm saying? We be sitting here like just like me and you saying, we talking without the cameras off.
Yeah.
But it's just like that. You know what I'm saying? But then now when you put it out here on this spectrum, it's a different vibe, and it reaches different mass of people. It's a different whole another platform. You know what I'm saying? But like me sitting here talking and having a conversation, it's different for like just me and you. But when a bunch of other people can tap into it and hear what we talking about, now it can change the whole spectrum of a whole lot of different people's thoughts and views.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you don't hear what real niggas talking about when there ain't nobody else around, you don't know what's going on. But when we out here in the cameras and owners and everything, and we put it out here for a public view, then you can really understand where people come from. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But I don't know, man. It's just different. Like far as like this shit, it's different. Like far as being like when cameras on, everybody can like put on the image and like try to do whatever to say anything to make people comfortable or say what people want to hear.
But on this podcast, we're gonna say fuck people.
Yeah,
we're gonna tell the uncomfortable truth, nigga.
Yeah, fuck
one time for real, niggas don't give a fuck what motherfuckers feel like.
Yeah, so when you say what you feel like, you know what I'm saying? People try to block you or like hold you back, but I don't want to say nothing to make nobody else feel bad or hold nobody else back because of my opinion. Because like I say, anything I say is my opinion, and if you don't like it, that's your whole problem. I really don't care because I take care of my kids. I pay my own bills. People with jobs, people without jobs, middle class, upper class, and me and C4 been popping for a minute. Ever since this Hot Boy, Yo, bro, yo, okay, let me ask you. How life been treating you, man, since you been doing what you been doing in Texas?
In the military, man, I mean, life been promoting a healthy lifestyle outside of liquor. Shit, nigga. You in the army, you gonna drink. If you're in the army, you see this shit right now. It's shot time. Time now.
Yeah.
Or you getting counseled, nigga.
Sit there, yeah.
Take a shot right now.
Come on.
We gonna take one too?
My cup.
We gonna take one with our service members. You probably hide your shit.
Hey, my shit over there. I ain't finna get up and go get it.
Yeah, I bet. This your shit too. This you right here too, cuz.
Man, you just got your tattoo. I don't know which one we have about. We shot cup. And
my shit bleeding out here. Nigga bleeding out. The blood thinning from this motherfucker alcohol.
Alright, go get your cup.
I ain't like I'm goddamn oozing right now.
No. Salute. Prosperity.
Salute.
Longevity.
One time for the Sound Addict podcast. Everybody watching.
Something yet. Stay woke.
We up.
Better stay woke.
We up. We ain't sleeping. Y'all know what it is. Alright, so more interesting topic outside of these females debating and stuff like that, which, you know, it's just a guy thing. So
what you got?
I want to know who the fuck think the earth is flat. What the fuck you think, dog?
Hey, man, I don't think the earth flat, man.
Come on with it.
Hey, I don't think the earth flat, man. I grew up in the Bible, man. I grew up in the Bible. I grew up reading, studying the Bible, and it's not even just the Bible. It's just like philosophy, and just like personal interest and personal.
You don't.
Excuse me. It's like personal, like it's just doing my own research.
You don't feel like in Genesis that they was talking about the firmament?
Who? Spell it.
Firmament?
Mm-hmm.
Firma.
I think you said the firmament.
No, the firmament.
Okay.
So, meaning that
you can spell it.
We are encapsulated in an impenetrable exit. We cannot get outside of the atmosphere of planet Earth. If you read Genesis, it speaks upon God putting water upon the face of the deep.
Mm-hmm.
As so is below is above. Mm-hmm. Like basically, think about this. All this technology we got. When the last time we went to the moon? It's the closest planet to us.
Okay. Yeah. Well, think about it though. So I understand what you're saying. I understand where you're coming from. Mm-hmm. So think about it. When that was said in the Bible, right?
Mm-hmm.
So who thought that people would have been able to leave the atmosphere and build something that would allow humans to leave the atmosphere and still breathe oxygen?
But what you're missing is that even if they couldn't even get outside the atmosphere, it don't matter what the hell they build.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, we got cell phones. We gonna fuck around and have flying cars. We gonna have all this shit. You mean to tell me that the last time? Think about this. If they went to the moon when the fuck they said they went, they could. You gonna send a transmission from the moon back to Earth, and it still took that much longer for cellular devices to come out, person to person, bro? Think about the year that they came out with that shit. Now think about the year that cell phones came out.
Yeah.
What the fuck took so long? If you can send me a transmission from the moon.
It was. Damn. If they would, they weren't letting us know too much about it. They weren't letting us too much about it. You know, we gonna always know the last of anything. Whenever shit pop out, when we find out about it, it's always gonna be the end of it. It's always gonna be the end of it. We gonna never know the shit when it's popping up and whenever it's going.
All right, I want you to look up something on your phone, bro. This is another thing I feel like is a
hey, Siri, speak to me.
So we the third rock from the sun, right? Earth is the third planet from the sun. What's the other ones? What's the ones that are closer? This is what I'm saying, bro. What's the only planets you see
Say
when
that
you look
again.
at?
I'm sorry.
Siri, shut your motherfucking sweet and sour chicken ass up, bitch. Shit. All right. This is my thing, America. If it's other planets between us and the sun, why them fuck we don't see them bitches big as we see the moon and the sun?
And the galaxy is the whole galaxy is just it's bigger than any human mind can fathom, man.
I need my question answered about.
I'm asking.
No.
I'm answering the question. The whole galaxy is bigger than any human mind can fathom.
Not the galaxy. We're the third rock from the sun. It's supposed to be 2 planets between us and the sun. Why we don't see them bitches big as we see the fucking sun and the moon?
Because the star is like the main source,
Not
like so called in the galaxy. Oh, you said all right, the star, because you got a star, and then you got the moon. So the moon is like the moon is like a good friend of the earth. So when the sun, when everything goes around it, shit comes dark. So the moon keeps the earth like balanced, right? The moon keeps the earth balanced. So if you get too close to the moon, that's why then you got tidal waves and everything gonna get.
Here we go. You got the sun, then you got Mercury and Venus, and then Earth, right? And we the third planet from the sun. The sun be big as hell in the goddamn sky, bigger than a mother.
Yeah, but the sun is still it's just a star.
But that ain't what I'm saying. If it's 2 planets between us and this big ass shit we see in the sky, why them shits ain't big? Why they look like tiny ass stars, bro?
It's not 2 planets between us and the sun.
Got a diagram right here, bro. You never heard of the Earth being the third rock from the sun, bro? Look, y'all my witness. The sun,
okay.
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. That's supposed to be the order, right?
I need another camera so we can see this.
Hey, yeah. I wish I could put this shit up on the screen, and I probably could if I preloaded it, but y'all just take y'all ass on Google and look at this shit, cause I want y'all to understand.
Yeah, I heard third rock from the sun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, how the fuck them shits look so far away in the sun? I get that the sun is bigger than the motherfucker. Like, don't confuse that. But what I'm saying is this: they should appear massive if they are this close to us. But
they're not that close to us. Cause think about it. If the moon is how long it takes to reach the moon?
Genesis says that God placed 2 lights inside of the firmament. One to rule the night and one to rule the day. When you look in the sky, you can see the sun reflecting off the clouds.
Yeah.
Damn near like the bitch is goddamn right above the clouds. Right?
Yeah.
You seen that shit with your own eyes, right?
Yeah. I can't.
When you go outside at night, you can see the moon reflecting off the clouds like it ain't far away from that shit.
At night?
Yeah. Like we went out there right now.
Yeah.
Do you know in NASA? This is a fact, y'all.
NASA got.
No. This is what I'm about to say. Hold on. I don't mean to cut you off. Do you know what NASA is Hebrew for?
Speak to me.
No. I want you to look it up on your phone so it doesn't seem like I'm just saying some shit. Look up
what NASA stand for?
Yeah, in Hebrew. What does NASA stand for in Hebrew?
Let me see. What does NASA stand for in Hebrew? What?
Oh yeah. It's that shit I've been waiting to talk to y'all about, you know. Niggas want to spin the block. Niggas want to drill. Bitches want to shake their ass and drop it to the floor. You know what I'm saying? What about this shit?
That's standpoint, Joe.
It's being done right on our nose. I can't talk too much about all of this shit because I am, a government employee, of course.
Yes.
But I'm just trying to provoke thought and dialogue.
And that's then actuality in
deceiver.
August 5th, 2017. Go ahead, people. Show your hate towards being tell God.
So the definition
Like
is
truly, yeah.
deceiver. Why the hell?
Hold on.
You mean to tell me?
Let me hold on. Let me reread that.
Go ahead.
I never thought to look this up.
One time for Google.
They're confident, writing flawless.
One time for
This is
Hebrew.
not what I was just reading.
Israelite. Descendants.
August 5th,
Bloodline.
2017. Yeah, go
Tribe
ahead,
of Judah.
people. Show your hate towards me. Tell God that I'm lying. That I will be punished. I truly did. Hold on, man. What in the world?
No, but what is the definition?
I just want to look for him.
You had just said it.
The Bible does not speak about a planet, but of a flat disc, and it fits because all prophetic stories line up. Read Genesis in all translations, especially in Hebrew. How the earth is made, there is no lie in there. God wants you to fully understand the world, but believe a bunch. What's this? Got a bunch of people instead. The world is flat.
Right.
Do y'all think the world is flat? Comment on this. Let me know.
Are y'all Christians or are you not? If you are Christians, have you actually read Genesis?
I don't know. I'm 40-some years old. I never heard this before.
I feel like
this is interesting. You never. That's what let you know. You're never too old. You're never too old to learn.
This is true.
You're never too old to learn.
Every single thing that NASA strives to prove is ultimately striving to go against every single thing that God has spoken in Genesis or about creation. It is. When all right, let me ask you this. If the world is not in a dome, right? Like as the Bible says with the firmament is a dome, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Just think of a snow globe, right? Every time you ever seen a rocket going off into space, why is it going up sideways? Why ain't going straight up? Why?
Yeah.
You ever thought about it?
It's a good question.
You ever seen one going straight up?
I was in Florida one day. We did watch the rocket lift off. Where it was going, I have no earthly idea. But to me, it was going straight up. But then when it got up above the clouds, it started to teeter off a little bit, you know? So I don't know.
You know why? Why the fuck would you launch a rocket just to go above the clouds?
It gotta go past the clouds.
But what was the mission?
Yeah, they gonna tell you. They'll never tell us what's the real mission. They'll give us an idea for us to think something.
You know
so that like throw a dog a bone. You know what I'm saying? And he'll leave the shit alone. But then the whole idea of what's really going on, they gonna never let us know that shit, man. I done seen enough movies. You seen enough movies to know. You know how the government work.
But see, this ain't movies. We talking about real life.
It's real life. You think they put this shit in the movies for nothing?
I'm just saying this.
Real talk though, but you think they put it in the movies for nothing? Everything that you done seen in the movies and everything that's been going on, you know, in life and everything that you done thought about or you done questioned or you done came across and had an idea of anything. Do you really think they put that in movies for nothing? Something like, okay, that's like with AI. You think they put that in movies for nothing? Or is or is that like an idea? But okay, then you say it became an idea. So when you first heard about it, majority of people when they first heard about it or seen anything about it, it was in the movies, on TV. And then now, the more they see about it, the more hear about it. It's on the TV, but now it's being implemented more in your daily life, right?
Yeah.
But it's steady, continuously growing. But now you gotta think about it. What do you see this leading to? And people got common sense. I hope people got common sense. If you do, then you can put two and two together, then see where this is eventually going, or the possibility of it going. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for everybody, but damn, man, I gotta do is like think. 2 and 2 make 4. Down. 2 and 2 make 4. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Hey man, don't put that shit in the movies for nothing, man. That shit big. By the time you see it, They already got it's like when Iron Man came out. They already got the Iron Man suits, but it ain't nowhere near advanced as Iron Man got. You know what I'm saying? But now you see people like floating above the lakes. You know what I'm saying? These little jet packs and all this shit. You remember back in the day when they had little Rocket Boy suits?
Yeah.
You remember the cartoon Rocket Boy and all that?
Mm-hmm.
Now look, they got little rocket jet packs. You know what I'm saying? So, that shit went around back in the 80s and all that shit, in the 90s.
The thing about man is that they have always had a desire to strive to have a greater understanding than certain things. It's like the Tower of Babel. You ever heard of Tower of Babel?
Yes.
Yeah, where everybody came together and they tried to build a tower to heaven. Mm-hmm. And so God tore it down and separated everybody by language
and mixed up their language. Yeah.
Yeah. And ultimately, like, it was the same type of shit. If you can't, if God ain't allow us to build a tower to heaven, you think he gonna let us just get in the ship and ride up there?
Look how long that took since that happened.
I'm just saying.
It give you time. It give you time, but nothing's going to happen like right when people think it's going to happen or when it's going to happen. It's never going to happen how you think it's going to happen either. Everybody can like point a perfect picture, and you can see everything happening, and you can think anything that they didn't play it out for you and drew the map out for you and all this and that. But for like mankind's point of view, or however any kind of situation is going to play out, it can look good, it can sound good, but when it comes to God and His terms and what He want to do, it's never going to play out how you think it's going to happen. It's never, because you don't know what He's thinking, and you have no capability. No human on this earth, it don't matter how smart you is, you can think about any kind of thing. You can be the smartest person on earth. It don't matter. You still don't know. You can't. You don't have your mind can't fathom things that God can't fathom. So all you can do is just try to do what you can do to be on the right side when that time comes. And that's my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? But even though people can try to break down their whole life to try to like break down things, that's why like science and religion, that's when it becomes a competition. That's football. That's like the Seahawks being the Eagles. It's a competitive sport.
Man, the Seahawks, man. I'm playing. Shout out to the Seahawks. Bang, bang, now the game. We appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? It's a competitive sport. You know what I'm saying?
This is what.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it breaks down to.
I don't mean to cut you off, bro. But listen, the last mission to the moon was 1972. Nigga, we got iPhones.
Mm-hmm.
We got Apple Watches.
Mm-hmm. I got an Apple Watch on there.
Bro, we got Bluetooth.
Mm-hmm.
We got electric cars.
Mm-hmm.
We got, bro, what technology you want to name that we got that we didn't have in 1972, but they could go to the moon?
Yeah. Why haven't they been back?
We should have been back to the moon on some easier shit by then.
You're right, but it makes you think then. Why haven't they been back?
Cause they ass ain't never go. Cause you can't get outside of this damn fishbowl.
No, they can do it. It's something else that's going on that they ain't gonna tell us about.
Bruh.
They tell us what they want us to know, man.
You know, you ever seen these pictures of the solar system? That shit look like a painting.
I see all kind of pictures of the solar system, and then every time you look at it again, they got another version of it. Then they got another version of it. Then now they found another planet, and now they found another solar system, and then it's something else. It's something else, and something else.
You drinking that tea? They got you goddamn drinking that motherfucking tea, bro.
I don't drink tea.
It's
bad for your kidneys.
They got you. Matter of fact, I got some tea right here. They got you sipping that goddamn drink.
It's bad for your kidneys, man. I sip a little bit of drink, but no, man, good job.
Shout out to Waffle House. That goddamn patty milk slap.
Late night. That mother be on point.
South side of Aiken, South Carolina. We love you.
Respect.
Take a shot.
Respect. Respect, but that must be ready.
Listen, dog. The math ain't mathing.
The math ain't gonna never map.
The math ain't
supposed to map it up to us, man.
Bruh, The math ain't math in that we ain't been to the moon since 1972 with all this, all these
Mm-hmm.
technological advances. That math ain't math.
Yeah. So think why?
Also,
Think why?
the
Why not?
the math ain't mathing on.
Tell me what. Tell me what. Why have we? Okay, we got all these technological advances, right?
Right.
And then we got all these billionaires that done got their own ships.
Yep.
They got their own businesses and all that. Them went to space.
They just go up there
and back.
They just go out there and
And
bounce
all
off the
that.
firmament.
And then
just bounce off the bitch.
But you have not been to like back to the moon and on a stable situation and like for a long period of time.
In no way.
And then came back.
In no way. 1972 plus 30 years is 2002 plus 20 years. So 30 and 20, we ain't been up that bitch in 51 years after all these technological advances. And you mean to tell me
I ain't
it's
even been
because
living 50-something years.
But yeah,
it's I don't know why a nigga here. I can't tell you. I ain't trying to go up there. They gonna sell a ticket to the moon. You gonna get one?
Hell no. I don't know where they really taking me because they not going to the moon, bro.
Oh, they gonna go. They
can't get up there, bro.
Oh yeah, they gonna go.
It's impossible.
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say it's impossible.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have never been out of space.
America, do y'all think mankind has never been out of space? What do y'all think? Tell me. Okay, send some comments or something. Let me know.
Yeah. Put it in the comments section.
Do y'all think the world is flat? I'm back on that. The world is not flat, man.
Do not say you have read Genesis in the Bible if you believe that the earth is round. Also,
it's not round. It's just.
Don't say you fucking looked up the definition of NASA in Hebrew if you think that everything that they tell you is factual. You being deceived and you pushing this fact because you too lazy to do homework, to dig. You feel me?
You're right. Absolutely right.
You think the elites really cut us in on some shit? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Hell no.
They don't cut us in on nothing because they don't want you to know that. That's why. All right. Hold on. Can I say this, please? I'm glad I got this platform. I've been thinking about this for a minute. Let me say this. Oh, people mad at Kaepernick. People mad at Kaepernick because he took a knee. Okay, I got kicked out of NJRTC because I wouldn't pledge allegiance to the flag. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Should I stop?
Go ahead.
Should I stop?
We ain't gonna
I ain't trying to hurt nobody feelings. Knows that this the way you feel about your country, the way you feel about your country. I was born in the United States. I love the United States. Don't get me wrong. Cool. But right is right, wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna teach you what they want you to believe from the time you're born. So that's what it's called, as far as like being brainwashed or whitewashed or however you want to put it. But do you know that song had 3 verses to it? Excuse me.
It's a whole track.
All right. It's 3 verses to that song. Do you know what the last verse is? So if y'all really like listen to just look it up. Do your own research. It's 3 verses to that damn song. If y'all listen to that shit, then you really understand. But people they just go along with what's fed to them, like you some dogs in the kennel. Man, grow the fuck up. Do some research. Stand on your own damn 2 feet. You know what I'm saying? Stop going off what everybody tell you and just run with it.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Real talk. It's 3 verses to that fucking song.
They've been teaching us since kindergarten about context clues, right? It's not about exactly what everything says. It's about looking at the facts around shit, right? So that's the whole point of this episode, was for me to say, hey, yeah, we've been told the earth is round. And we've been told we've been to the moon. But our ass ain't been since 1972. And Genesis implies some whole other shit. And if you believe what you believe as far as religion goes, then you got to be careful indirectly denouncing what you believe in religiously by wool being pulled over your eyes. That's all I'm saying. Because scientifically speaking, I see the sun real close and the moon real close. But these other fucking planets are supposed to be just as close to the sun. Them bitches look like far away stars, and that math is not math.
Yes, sir.
It's not.
Okay.
And
Well, let me tell you something else. So, biblically speaking, Euphrates River is drying up.
it is, as prophesied.
It said it's in the Bible when the Euphrates River started drying up. That's another sign. It said it's another sign in the Bible.
Yeah, because it also speaks on what's at the bottom of the Euphrates River. What's going on?
Do you see what they been finding at the bottom of the Euphrates?
Yes, I did.
I'm talking about whole colonies.
Yeah, like
whole colonies,
civilization.
Skeletons of doggone. I ain't gonna say giants, but what's the technological term for them? Yeah, what's the
Nephilim?
Yeah, Nephilim. Yeah, that's the word.
Now you
appreciate you, fam.
Oh, yeah.
That's the word that I've been looking for. They've been finding Nephilim fam. Nah, not Nephilim, but Nephilim skeletons, remains. They've been finding like whole tunnels, whole colonies, like still like stuff like food remaining in like jars and all this stuff has been going on, but people don't really believe or like take the time to like really think. They just so caught up in what's going on in their day-to-day life that you don't really like,
you know what?
Think about what's really going on. You know what I'm saying?
Because if you're gonna hide some shit from somebody, all you gotta do
put it in the book. Don't say that shit.
Or hide that bitch in plain sight.
That's the best thing. Put it in plain sight. Like people don't even believe it. Like we've been talking about the main thing, like you put this shit in plain sight, we've been talking about this stuff for so long. And just because people is so caught up in the day-to-day life, that's why you don't put you don't put people that's rapping in the music industry that's like talking like real music. Like what happened to R&B? Ain't R&B ain't no more. R&B ain't even the topic no more. You know what I'm saying? Like when we was growing up, R&B was a category.
Yeah. Well,
now
one thing about the music.
Now R&B ain't even a category no more.
You know I'm in the music as far as being a black person, right? As far as the genre that we have. So when it comes, I say this all the time too. This probably won't be the first time they heard it, but I'm gonna say it to you. So the people who run country music, they listen to that shit.
Yeah.
The people who run reggaeton, they listen to that shit.
Yeah.
The people who run every other genre of music besides our shit, the CEOs actually listen to that shit. Then you get hip hop and it's like some white guys who really don't listen to the shit, but they know it's money in that shit.
Yeah, all that shit is murder music, man.
Yeah, because you know why? Our music has been weaponized.
Yeah, it's like it's weaponized and it's like brainwashed. It's brainwashing and keeping people tranced and to keep them secluded, because if you can keep everybody in the black culture, or how they say, well, I can't even think of the fucking name that they think of, like people, like black people. I'm gonna say it, black people. And one thing that I ain't gonna lie to you, one thing that I don't motherfucking like is people calling us African fucking American. Okay, you gonna call me African American? I never been to Africa. I was born at MCG in Augusta. So white people, Caucasian people, however you want to put it, in the middle. So what are you? Are you European American?
No. So every person besides the descendants of the slave trade can tie their ethnicity to a landmass.
Mm-hmm.
So it's no such thing. I tell them all the time at work, it's no such thing as a white person. It's not. Because
they ain't really white. You know what I'm saying? White is pure.
I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is this. Every white person you know will be like, I'm Polish, or I'm Irish, or I'm just, because they know a landmass they can tie themselves back to, which is an ethnicity.
Yeah.
White came up with, brown came up with because black exists. Black exists because we are the group of people that can't tie themselves to a landmass. So they came up with that shit to mask and desensitize themselves to what has been done to one group of people and to not give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because who else? All my Hispanic friends be like, I'm Brazilian, I'm Mexican, I'm Colombian, I'm Venezuelan,
Yeah.
I'm this, I'm that, I'm Puerto Rican. Yeah, so let's take the brown people, sit them over there. We just finished talking about the white people can say, I'm Portuguese, I'm Polish, I'm Ukrainian, I'm Russian, I'm this, I'm that. Let's take them and sit them over there.
Yeah,
boom.
Okay.
I even got some African friends. I tell them, y'all, it's not black.
But see, the same thing is some African people before. I'm not gonna say that it's true. I don't know. So forgive me if I'm wrong. I'm not gonna speak on nothing from like no factual evidence, nothing. But like I've heard a lot of people, like a lot of people from Africa, at one point in time, they didn't look at black people in America like we was actual black people. You know what I'm saying? I've heard. I'm not even speaking on nobody for no factual quotes or nothing like that. But there was like they looked down on us because like they feel like we weren't black people.
But a lot of Africans know they also refer to us as the lost tribe. Even in the Black Panther movie, when Killmonger was talking about when he was talking about American, he was like they from the lost tribe.
The lost tribe of Judah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The descendants of the slave trade are those people from the lost tribe.
Yes, sir.
And everybody knows that in a lot of places, except for the people that's American black.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just for real. But like I said, I told my African homeboy, shout out to my boy Omer, what's happening. It's a lot of people that I really fool with, but I tell them, y'all not black people, because guess what? You know what village you from over there. You know y'all traditions, y'all heritage, what language y'all speak, and all that shit, and that is not what the descendants of the American slave trade have going on. So you're not black, you're African. And it's no knock on nobody, but it's like they love tying groups to this specific group of people to water down what they have going on, so they don't give a fuck, or they don't have to give a fuck out in the open.
I tell people all the time,
it's a crime against humanity, bro.
Yeah, I'm in to cut you off. I tell you all the time, I ain't black. Yeah, like black. I'm not black. That's black.
No.
This is black.
Black means in America is that
I know what black mean in America.
You are part of the group of people who can't tie yourself to a landmass or ethnicity.
Yeah, but
so you don't know what the fuck you are.
Yeah, but see, I think that's where it comes to the point where you gotta start correcting people and put them in them motherfucking place. When they come at you wrong.
No, it's more like
correct. You gotta correct these motherfucking people and put them in their motherfucking place.
No,
are you black?
No,
I'm black. Do I look like when you close your eyes?
No, I want them to call me black.
That ain't even black when you close your eyes. It's like
call me black because I'm a part of that group of people that y'all still haven't taken care of yet. That you owe us something.
You're never gonna get that, man. We way past that shit. That shit never gonna fucking happen. You're never gonna get that respect. You're never gonna get that acknowledgement.
As long as we allow them to sweep that shit under the rug,
that shit ain't gonna never happen.
Fucking over our own children.
I ain't never said like sweep it under the rug. I never said
not us.
Yeah, I ain't never saying don't never like discontinue it. Don't never try like sweep it under the rug or like forget it. But I always understand and just one thing I can say is like handling people the way they handle.
I mean, I get it, but biblically speaking, like when God come back for His people and all of this stuff, it ain't nobody. Who we gonna come back for? These people who living in the suburbs with these big ass houses?
No.
Or what about these people getting tax breaks to open up liquor stores right near our neighborhood?
No. It ain't gonna be nothing like that. But
the world is only standing on one group of people's necks.
Yeah.
For
that is people that's people of color. It's not gonna break it down to like one specific group. That's people of color.
No, it's people.
People of color. That's just it. Period. People of color have been getting messed up for
this is true
centuries and decades and millennia and all this. But it really you really can't break it down to like just like how they say
The lost tribe.
black people or the lost tribe. Yeah, you really can't break it down to that. But black people have been getting so much verse that they got a verse in of it. But no, this is what that's like what they put in. They don't even put in history books. But that's like they hide our doggone past and they hide our history. They don't put the real Black History Month in Black History Month. They only gonna teach you what they want you to know. But that's why. Cause if they taught everybody what really happened, and everybody knew what was really going on, the United States would be flipped upside down.
No, they won't, because they
Yes,
do
it
know.
would.
They do know.
They don't.
When you ever got some goods,
No, they don't.
when you
They
got
don't. I
goods
can't
from
agree with that.
anywhere,
I can't agree
and
with
you
that.
ain't know where you got it from, every piece of fruit you get, it'll tell you exactly where that shit came from. Every good you buy, you know exactly where that bitch derived from.
How do you know
It ain't never been nothing from nowhere that they didn't know where that shit came from, except for black people.
So how do you know that's really? Okay. I understand that.
Name something
Okay,
besides.
I understand that. Okay.
Name something
I was finna
besides
say something else.
American descendants of the slave trade that they don't know where that shit came from.
Okay, yeah, I was finna say something else, but I was about to say like, okay, so if you got all kind of this fruit and you got all this agricultural stuff that's going on, and this means and for everything that you need for like whatever the United States was built on, so you can put a label on it so you can know, you can trace it back to where it come from. How do you know that's really where it come from?
But this is what I'm saying, not just America. All right, so look, when they say when in the history books, right, when these certain groups of people became enslaved, they be like, this war happened, these people were conquered, these people were placed into slavery, these people were placed in this land.
Yes,
That
sir.
happened in a bunch of different
Yeah,
instances.
you're right.
But not ours. But not ours though. They just say, we ain't got a clue about shit. We don't know anything about nothing. Not fucking nothing, bro.
They know everything about it, but they just not gonna tell us.
Exactly.
They're not gonna tell us. It's like California.
One time for the lie. They fucking know, bro.
California wasn't even a part of the United States. It was a whole other doggone island, and it was ran by black women. But it's ran by black people. But people ain't gonna put that they gonna put that in the social studies books. They ain't gonna put that in the science book. So that, but when you get to talking the real talk, they get scared because they know if black people was to come together, and that's the thing that's so messed up. If black people was to come together and stop fighting and stop being so doggone egotistical and stop being so doggone stop being so mad about somebody doing better than them, if we was to come together and do it better, man, we run the world and within a week.
But that's not true. And the reason I say it's not true is this. Every time black people have organized, bro, they got
how did it fall apart? How did it fall apart?
Black Wall Street, bro. Who the fuck? What hate group could get a bomber and fly in the sky and drop a fucking real bomb on some shit people was building?
Where you gonna get a plane? Where are you gonna get a plane from in that time in the day? Back all the way back then. When that happened?
They dropped a bomb on Black Wall Street.
Okay, that's white people. Ain't no black people had no plane.
We had Black Wall Street.
Okay, then, but ain't no black people have no plane.
Think about this.
And black people had no plane, and the black people had no bombs.
Exactly.
And then we can they ain't orchestrate nothing like that. It's white people was doing that because black people was a threat to white people.
That's exactly what I'm saying, though, bro. You saying black people need to do this and that? No, it already happened, and they went as far as getting in a bomber and dropping a bomb on the shit we organized.
Yes. So they can throw everybody off.
Lake Lanier, Georgia.
Yeah.
Was a fucking town of black people, and they fucking flooded the bitch out and made a lake out of the shit.
Yeah.
It is hundreds of towns. Every single time, black communities have figured it out what they need to do.
A threat.
But not only that, bro. You gotta think about this.
You are the biggest threat to white civilization.
But
I'm sorry, I don't mean no harm to my white people. I got plenty of friends.
Me too.
That are different.
Me too. But hey,
complexion and all that.
But
real is real.
No
group
of people
a lot of people just need to understand like what really happened on this earth before we was even thought about being here.
No group of people has larger cultural blind
if you don't like it,
than white Americans, and we just educate you because we love you and we care about you. And if you want to stay blind, that's cool. But if you're down to learn, then hey, this ain't no hate speech.
Yeah, no, and I promote no hate speech. I promote no violence. And unless somebody bothering you or your kids.
Don't catch me apologizing for you overlooking what has been done to the people I come from. Cause like, if you being honest, I wouldn't even have to say all this shit. But like at the end of the day, like I said, Lake Lanier, Black Wall Street, all of these places, like it was actually black people striving. Think about this: after slavery, right? During slavery, who cooked the food? Who worked the fields? Who raised the children, even of the master them and all that shit? It was black people. So when slavery ended, the skilled workers were all black. So black people started making money. The shift of finances went to the people who used to be slaves because they had all the goddamn talent and all the, they was doing all the work. Yeah. And then so it economically started making them rise above people who were at one point in time just telling them do this, do that, do this, do that. So therefore, that's where the crime started happening against them, because who the fuck? Yeah. Who the fuck else gonna goddamn, where you gonna get this good ass work from besides the people who've been doing it all this time?
Exactly.
So then how the roles end up reversing to where black people lazy, blah 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 blah.
No. It's psychological. Yeah, like you said, it's psychological, man.
Don't fall for the trap.
People being fed. Man, this shit is so crazy because it's right here in your eyes, and people don't even take the time to think about what really happened or think about what's really going on, and they just feed into what you've been told for so long, right? And they don't really take the time to think for themselves, and it's crazy because it came so far. That's why so many black lives, so many black people died for so long behind bullshit. And they ain't even take the time to think for themselves because people want to be. It's like crabs in the fucking barrel, you know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy because, you know what I'm saying, we could really fucking rule the world. Look at everything you see now. I'm gonna be honest with you. Every fucking sport. I remember when I was growing up, black people was on TV. It was like it wasn't no one in the forefront. There's no one in the forefront and no kind of nothing that you saw on television.
But let me add on to your point. It was black people, right? Like you have some Africans.
Yeah, but you weren't gonna see that.
Some Jamaicans.
You weren't gonna see that.
Hold on though. You have some dark colored people from other places, but then when you talk about American blacks line the top.
No.
From music to basketball to football to golf to to tennis. I'm talking about American black people. Yeah. And this ties back to who the fuck I told you they were.
Yeah. Okay. I understand what you're saying, but when I say black people, I'm not breaking down to no doggone specific definition, to no tribe or no culture or nothing like that. When I say black people, it don't matter if you're Haitian, it don't matter if you're Jamaican, it don't matter if you're Dominican, it don't matter if you're Puerto Rican, it don't matter if you're Mexican, or if you ain't white, you black.
They're not black. They do that shit to water down.
Go to court then. Go to court and see how anything breaks down to it. If you ain't white, you a minority.
You are exactly, but you allow them to discount what happened to your people as you let them add more people into who you supposed to be. So as you let them call, that
all depends on if you know what the fuck is going on and how you deal with that situation.
What I'm saying is this though. As you let them call Africans black people and Jamaicans black people,
I don't let them call me shit. I tell nigga, I'm not African American.
Them calling you something. I'm saying that when you let them call outside groups the same thing as you are, you allow them to water down what happened to your specific group of people. Your parents, your grandparents, your great grandparents, the people who
see. I don't do that. I feel what you're saying, but when I speak on black people, I look at that's how the world look at black people. Like all black people like in one category. That's how the whole world look at black people at one point. Maybe not now. Maybe not now. So forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't mean no harm towards no one or no one's feelings and nothing like that. But for the longest time, that's how the world that I saw looked at people of color. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was under one umbrella. So it didn't matter if he was Haitian. It didn't matter if he was Dominican. It didn't matter if he was from Belize. It didn't matter if he was from Bermuda. If you had a darker skin tone, if you got any kind of melanin in your skin, nigga, you a fucking threat.
I get it. I get that, and I agree with that 100%. But if you have an ethnicity, a landmass to tie yourself to, you are not a black person. Because you have a heritage. You know what language y'all spoke. You know what food y'all ate. You know what traditions y'all had. And American black people don't know none of that shit. So your ass is not fucking black if you have a fucking landmass to tie yourself to. You're just not. And so them calling other people who have that shit black people, it's watering down what happened to the American black folks here on this fucking soil, the descendants of the slave trade. Right. And that shit is fucked up, and it's the excuse they use to overlook what the fuck happened to us, bro.
Yeah, but that's something that they'll never put it in your doggone social studies book. They'll never teach that in school.
School.
Why do you think they took?
I tell my son all the time.
Why do you think they took cursive spelling out of school?
I tell my son all the time. Get your grade in school, but don't listen to none of that shit, bro.
Yeah, but you didn't answer my question.
People, they don't want to stand on their sins, bro.
No, they gonna cover that shit up and change your mind. Exactly. They gonna divert you to like look over here. No, don't look at that. Look over here. They gonna divert you. So why can't you spell cursive in school? Why they took that out of school? Why they took the prayer out of school?
Because
you know what I'm saying?
It's more Satanism, ultimately.
Yeah. I just asked a question.
They're introducing more ungodly things. Now you see in a lot of even fucking animated movies.
Yeah, so
same sex kissing. Man, you know, shit like that. But it's true though.
Yeah, you're right.
Back in our day, you would have never seen that shit or somebody would have caught fucking hell.
You're right. You're absolutely right. So now it's up to us as parents, and it's up to us as young black men, brown, proud.
I'm black because I don't have no fucking ethnicity.
Okay.
My ethnicity is fucking Hebrew, Israelite, tribe of Judah.
So now it's up to us to like do the research of our own past and our own history, and teach our youngest, teach our offspring, so they can understand and really. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, but anything hard, it'll be worth it. If it's easy, you know what I'm saying? It's just easy. But you know what I'm saying? Anything that's worth it ain't gonna be easy if it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's up to us to do your research, man. We done been through enough. And if you want your children or you want your grandkids to go through the shit that we done been through, or you could just like take this time to like spark that one little thought in somebody's mind that could do something that could better future for our offsprings or our whole ethnicity or whoever. Man, you just gotta do something. But if you're gonna be just like fuck it and go with it, then you know what I'm saying, this ain't for you.
Yeah,
it ain't for you.
And that's the point of everything being said. But also you have to understand this. Even black folks have been desensitized against what happened to black folks. That's why when you speak on shit like reparations, motherfuckers be like,
you ain't gonna get that shit. You might as well stop. You can never get that
but
shit.
Guess what?
You'll never get that shit.
What's your last name?
Green.
That's really your last name?
Man, I've heard different options. Do you spell it with the E or do you spell it without the E?
It don't matter how you spell it. So
now you gotta figure out.
Listen, and I'm gonna say this into the camera. I am looking at you speaking a language I was never supposed to speak. I'm rocking the last name. Listen, it's 2023, and if I get my wife pregnant tomorrow, I'm still out here putting a slave on a name on my child in 2023, bro. A crime against humanity really been done to the people I come from and derive from, don't nobody give a fuck, not even us.
It's lineage. So,
it's not lineage.
It would be if we don't know and it keeps stretching down, then you doing the shit without even knowing that you're doing it.
It's the people that you care about that this also happened to. So like my grandfather, I love my grandfather to death, and he was a Cato, right? Yeah. So I love the Catos that I know and love and respect, but at the end of the day, we all come from some whole other shit that we have absolutely no clue about, that we would rather know. And my grandparents lived and fucking died without knowing, bro. and these people out here don't give a fuck. And black people don't give a fuck neither. They just rather rock the name, bro. You see what I'm saying? That is a mentally fucked up state to be in, bro, as a people. And it's everybody. It's to the point that people are cool with the shit, and that's cool if you cool with doing that shit. But at the same time, don't discount the fact that you're overlooking the fact that you come from somewhere that you just don't fucking know, with a heritage that you don't know, with a language that you don't know, with practices you will never understand. You a fucking dark colored man speaking King's English, bro, and you ain't never supposed to fucking talk like this in your goddamn life. Yep. You feel me?
But one thing all you should do, never take for what somebody say to you as that's what it is. Always do your own research and look it up for yourself. Don't never just take. If I'm telling you the sun is brown, you better don't take it for what it is. Go look for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do your own research. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever believe what nobody else. Research and knowledge is power. If you just gonna go for what it is and go for what it is, then you just gonna add on to the problems eventually. But if you got the type of mind capacity to like want to know more, then don't stop. Don't tell nobody. Don't let nobody say you can't do what you want to do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And
always push to do better. Always strive to know more. Knowledge is power, but knowledge can also get you killed. It's also how you carry yourself, and it's not what you say; it's how you say it.
And
always
also,
remember that.
Don't let nobody say fuck what you and your family done been through, because you can't fuck around and turn around and say the same shit back to them. You know, it's plenty instances that we gave a fuck about other people going through shit like the Holocaust, like
you can't never say fuck with your people,
like fucking all kind of shit. We gave a fuck about everybody else.
It's like what they're going through in the war now in Israel, and you know that's a revelation. They said they're gonna attack God's people, and then Revelation they said the Euphrates River gonna dry up. Now the Euphrates River is drying up.
Yeah,
all kinds of stuff
I
going on.
firmly believe that they've been attacking God's people.
Yeah, they've been attacking God's people since God's people been walking. So
but
now it's having more. It's pinpointing more, and it's getting more defined. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's multiple.
That's how
I think it's multiple groups of Jews, and I think that ultimately,
yes, sir.
You know, biblical text is going to be fulfilled through what happens to each of those individual groups. And I think that the lost group that's not fucking spoken for, if you take that text and you apply it to them, then you'll understand how much is already being fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? Because like ultimately right now the Jews are not the victims over there in Israel. The Palestinians don't have as much power as them right now. You know what I'm saying? So we're not looking at them right now as victims. But
I'm just man. I'm not a politician. I don't vote. I don't vote. I don't get involved in worldly politics because it don't matter what I do. It's still not gonna make a difference.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I can have my thoughts and I can sit back and I can watch and I can look and I can see what's going on. All I can do is prepare my family and my household for whatever I see that's going on in the world. It don't matter if I got 4,000 things of doggone canned food, if I got 15 doggone bulletproof vests, but if I got all kind of other stuff in here to keep myself and my family situated and solidified,
that's what you're gonna do.
That's all I can do. But if I don't, then I don't.
Hey, that's what you was made to do.
But all you can do is like just don't be blind and don't think everything is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Don't believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. That's how the Bible is.
Big facts. Always just keep your ears open and your mouth closed.
Yes, sir.
That's what you're supposed to do.
But take your time to educate. If there's an opportunity that presents itself for you to educate some people who don't know, then speak up. But only if you blurt it out on a daily basis, blah blah blah, and you get enough people to listen. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you see something that's wrong, then it ain't gonna hurt you. It ain't gonna hurt you to help another person out. As long as you know you can do it. It don't matter if if you got a little bit, then you can give a little bit.
Yeah.
If you can't, then you just can't. That's just is what it is. But you know in your heart, if you got that feeling, you got that feeling, then follow that feeling.
Right.
I can't even speak it on to you and tell you what it is or how it's gonna be because I can't even speak on you and tell you how it is when it comes to me. When it comes to me, it just happened and I just react. So I can't explain why it happened or how it happened or tell you why. But if you get a feeling and you just like feel something ain't right and you know and you just follow that feeling and like we got some common sense and some common dignity about human life. You got respect for human life and you know what I'm saying? We here. We human beings. If you can't look out for yourself, it don't matter what color you is. If you black, white, you yellow, you red, brown, you purple. You know what I'm saying? Love is love, right is right, wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you want somebody to look out for your kids, if you ain't there, you gotta do the same thing in return.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Hey, just you gonna be real, be real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you can't expect everybody to be like you. But if that's what you want to do, then you gotta put the first foot forward. That's
yeah.
you gotta put that first foot forward. That's it.
You know, that's how we gonna goddamn.
Gotta do what I gotta do.
Goddamn.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, fucking right. Shout
All
out to
my exes
goddamn
live in Texas like I'm George
everybody
Strait.
tuning
Or
in
they
if
go
you
to
made it
Georgia
this
State
far.
where tuition is
We
handled
fuck
by
with
some
you,
random
man.
nigga that live in Atlanta that
We
she
gon'
only see when she
rap
feels obligated.
switch
Admitted
up
it to me the
like
first
this.
time we dated, but she was no angel and we never waited. I took her for sushi, she wanted
Appreciate
to
you sticking
so we
around.
told him don't even play it.
Had a good time with my family tonight. You know what I'm saying? No homo. I had to say pause. Yeah. Y'all niggas don't get that shit twisted. They don't play that shit.
Shout out to Rock the Bells podcast. Shout out to Priceless Public Clothing. Shout out to Drummer Boys. Got an ATL, man. Shout out to Hood Dennis Spark Dog. Shout out to Renegade L Ray. Shout out to Hood Hard Hitmakers, DJ Aries.
Yeah, shout out
Sims.
Chaco Kennels. We got them bullies on the way.
Hey.
And we got them bullies. We selling kennels. We selling dog houses. We do. If you got some cars, dirt bikes, 4-wheelers, lawnmowers, roofs, underpinning, Chaco Kennels with plus.
Free
I'm
brew.
gonna have to tell that nigga Chaco Kennels plus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Free my brother brew, man. Hey, y'all don't believe the hype.
Yeah, don't believe the hype. Free brew, bro. You gonna be out here with us again, my nigga.
Yeah. And he know. It is what it is.
This shot for brew.
Free brew, man. Longevity, prosperity, good health.
Live long and prosper. As I always say, man, appreciate y'all rocking with me. This is episode 30 of the Insomniatic Podcast, baby. 30 episodes in. It's just the beginning. I'm just getting started, man. I always got my folks with me. I got somebody with me every time. It's gonna be a real one every time. Watch out for that episode coming forward to you with, Jay McCain, Tone, Big Nard, and myself as well as Squared Away with Holloway Lawn Care Service. We're gonna teach y'all how to winterize y'all lawns as it gets a little cool out here, man. But hey, above all things, like I said, man, it's Insomniatic. Get with me.